This is Viveka from the Nourished Caveman, creator of the Healing Foods Method. Today, I am about to go on a trip and I want to share with you what is my survival to go kit of foods that I'm bringing with me. I'm leaving for 2 weeks for Christmas vacation and I'm gonna go meet my parents who came from Italy, and they're in Arizona for my brother's wedding. So it's a pretty big occasion. So being gone for 2 weeks, of course I'll be able to buy foods where I am, especially if I'm staying with family, but I still want to have my basics with me. And also we are going to be driving for about 2 days, with a little stop in the middle. So I collected some of my favorite staples that I want to have. And I know that, for example, driving from Northern California to Southern California, it's a food wasteland. There is nothing to eat. So if you're driving for 10 hours or 8 hours, you need to bring your own snacks, otherwise it's fasting. So let's have a look at my little to-go kit here and see everything that I'm going to pack with me. One of the things that I want to make sure to take with me when I'm staying for a couple of days somewhere, or even like more than a week, is some flour, so that I can bake either some keto bread or some crackers, especially if it's a festive occasion and everybody's going to have tons of bread and tons of crackers, appetizers, any kind of food. I want to make sure that I have a little alternative that I can reach for in case I feel like it, because otherwise I'm going to end up reaching for the wrong thing. So I am bringing some hemp seeds that are great both in crackers and on so-called cereal. I can just eat some of those with a little bit of coconut butter in the morning, and that's just a perfect breakfast on the go. All I need is really like a tablespoon of my faithful coconut oil and some of the hemp seeds, and voila, there is your breakfast. And as you can see, I packed everything in these nice little Tupperwares. They're super light and easy to carry. Some of the things I decided to pack in glass because of convenience, but also because of, things like broth and coconut oil, you don't really want them in plastic. I buy giant jars of coconut oil, so when I travel, I just put some, as much as I need, inside a smaller jar so that I can take it handy. I don't have to take the big giant container. So next thing is chia seeds. Chia seeds are great for a number of things. Again, breakfast, but also I grind them in a coffee grinder to make a flour so that I can make crackers or a bread if I need to, and all I'm gonna have to buy is a couple of eggs to add to it if I want to, or sometimes I just don't even need eggs. I'm using coconut flour a lot, so here is one that I got at Trader Joe's. And you know what, if you don't want to take it with you, you can always just go to a local Trader Joe's. Almost everywhere, at least in the United States, we have Trader Joe's. It's really convenient. This one is even organic. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a great thing. It's not too heavy, so if I don't want to bring it with me, I can probably find it there, but just in case, I'm taking this one. For baking, I'm also taking a package of Swerve. This one is not even full, but I just need very little, but in case the fancy strikes me, I do not have to be stuck without it and don't have to do sugar, because this is my sugar. Okay, so on the baking department, I think that's kind of it. Oh no, wait, psyllium fiber. Psyllium fiber, very important. It's one of my favorite thing to bake with, and also you can add it into foods. Can make a gravy with it, or you can just stick in a smoothie. There's many uses. It's great as a breading, so I don't want to leave the house without it. Now we're going more into the snacky department, and like, what am I going to do on the road? So I'm packing some macadamia nuts, and I put them again in a light Tupperware container so that these are reusable, and I love these Tupperwares. They're great. They're very light. I got, well, this is not so light. Luckily we're driving and not flying. If I was flying, I would probably skip this. But this is our local almond butter from Chico. It's from Alvarado Farms, and they make the best almond butter in the world. If you can't find this one because you're not in my area, you can just get a normal almond butter. But I was thinking almond butter plus celery sticks. It's a perfect snack. So you can just kind of scoop it straight with your little piece of celery. And it's just kind of a perfect meal in itself. These are not very high carbs. There is some carbs in both of them. But as long as I keep an eye on my carbs, remember, keto comes from carb deprivation, carb restriction. So you can still eat keto at any point in time. You just have to restrict your carbs. You don't even have to have a certain number of protein or a certain number of fat. As long as the carbs are low, you're going to be automatically keeping in ketosis. For me, that number of carbs is about 20 grams whole carbs, because I'm very insulin resistant. So you should find out what is your level of tolerance so that you can always keep an eye on the carbs first. And then depending on other things, like if you're a maintenance weight or restricted calories to lose weight, then you can balance your fats and proteins. Snackies, seaweed from Trader Joe's. I love it. I make little seaweed sandwiches with salmon inside. I actually forgot to show some smoked salmon, but I would pack a little package of smoked salmon, and just like 2 pieces of seaweed and a piece of smoked salmon is like emergency sushi to go, and it's really delicious. Oh wait, and then guess what? An avocado. Again, I was at Trader Joe's today, can you tell? So I got avocados organic here, and even if I don't have the smoked salmon, avocado and seaweed, emergency sushi, it's great. So this is another kind of heavy, but it's a great little snack in itself. It's the Artisanal Raw Coconut Manna. So it's coconut pulp mixed with coconut oil. And this is just for snacking pretty much. I never use it in a recipe, but if you don't have anything else, you can kind of survive on this stuff. It's really great. And this plus this together, almond butter and coconut manna, yum. What else we got? We saw the celery, and this is like the ace in my sleeve. It's bacon jerky. What's bacon jerky? It's really nothing fancy. It's just bacon that I made really crispy and nice and cooked, and then I keep it in the refrigerator, and it will last even out of the fridge for about a day. But I have my wonderful little cooler, so the stuff that I want to keep cold, I'm going to put in here. And it's not much stuff. It's going to be the celery, the bacon jerky, and a jar of broth. And I might bring more than one of those. I'm just making a bunch of broth right now that I can bring with me, because I do not want to be without broth. Especially if I'm eating on the road and I happen to eat something out and my stomach gets a little upset, broth is your savior. Or if, God forbid, you're trying not to get sick from all those germs out there, you need your broth. So I might take a couple of those, as many as I can produce before I leave. And otherwise I have this nice little bag that should fit everything else. And this is my survival kit. And even if I might have to replenish a couple of things, but I know that at least this is my basic. And I'm going to be okay wherever I am, wherever I go, at, family's house, even a hotel that has a little refrigerator. You should be okay with these foods and adding things you can just buy almost anywhere, even a convenience store. You could add some boiled eggs to this kit, or just like some fresh eggs to keep in your cooler, and then pretty much you're good to go. So I hope this helps, and I will probably not have any more videos before the holidays, so have wonderful, happy holidays from Vivica, and see you again soon. And today's guest pet on the Nourished Caveman, today's guest pet for nutrition in the kitchen is Tao. This is small kitty Tao. And Tao is our PR kitty because it's so nice. Say hello, Tao. Hello. Hi. I'm Tao. Big butterball Tao.